what happens when you get into debt.
That's your name?
It's not my name.
And you can't or won't pay it back.
I'm going to seize the car in front of the drive, the Ford.
In this series, we meet the people who are losing their homes.
Get out! Get out!
No, don't raise your voice at me.
We never receive any notice.
Their cars.
If I give you the keys,
Yes?
how do I know I'm going to get the car back?
And their possessions. We meet the people who are owed money.
Welcome to hell.
And the people whose job it is to collect it.
If you don't open the door, we'll smash the glass.
Because when you can't pay,
Don't speak to me like I'm some sort of dickhead, because I'll take your head off.
they'll take it away.
There's like different forms of scum in life, but you're just a higher class one.
Take it now.
It's claimed nearly 9 million people in the UK are in severe debt. The government-backed money advice service says 1 in 6 of those are seeking professional help for it.
Our personal debt mountain is getting bigger and bigger. In the UK, we now owe over £4 billion more than we did a decade ago. And with debt rising, collecting and repossessing our assets has become a booming business. One of the most frequently seized items is our cars. Hundreds are repossessed every week, with more and more people getting that dreaded knock on the door. Mike Allenby and Terry Jones work for Nemesis, a car repossession company covering the northwest of England. Mike, a former private detective, has been doing car repossessions for some time, but Terry is new to the game.
Right, Renault Clio Dynamique.
Today, they're on their way to Liverpool to repossess a vehicle on a tough estate in Merseyside.
God, this is a place, isn't it?
Oh, proper round here, mate. Proper.
Hired by private finance companies, they are paid by results.
This one.
Yeah, good as a sat nav. Yeah.
The more cars they recover, the more money they make.
There it is.
Excellent.
A good month can net them over 100 motors.
We've got the car here, we're clamping it now.
The owner owes several £100s on a loan he's taken out against the value of the car. Short-term schemes like these provide quick access to cash with no credit checks, but often come with huge interest rates.
Got it.
Some as high as 400%. And when you can't pay, Mike and Terry get the call.
Because of the type of finance that's on it, the vehicle doesn't actually belong to the person that's took the finance out on it until they've paid it off.
With a clamp on, Mike wants to give the owner the chance to pay up.
When you knock on the door, your face is the first real face that these people have seen. So everything else has been conducted via letters or telephone calls. So they usually tend to vent their spleen at you at the door. Can hear a dog.
Hear a dog, yeah.
Whether the owner's home or not, they can still take the car, as long as the finance company have given the go-ahead.
Got a mobile number, so give him a ring.
Mike and Terry have no idea how many letters or phone calls the car owner has received chasing up the bad debt. They're only here for one thing, and that's the car.
We're repossession agents and we're currently outside your property. We have your vehicle on clamp. I wondered if you could give us a call back, please. We can wait half an hour and then we'll have to remove the vehicle. OK, cheers. Thank you.
Then the phone goes.
Hello?
It's the office.
Oh, OK then. OK, all right. Sorry?
What?
Apparently he said he's going to come outside and set fire to it. Okay.
That's good.
All right, then. Cheers for the heads up. All right, ta-ra.
No barbecue time, is it?
Just watch our backs, that's all. Can't do anything else. At the end of the day, you're there to collect the car. And it's an asset. It belongs to the finance company, our client. And we have to protect that.
The car owner is back.
What are you filming for? Take the cameras and fuck off. What are you can't, I'm not giving you permission to film, so fuck off. Or I'll write that and I'll smash it all over the street. Fuck off.
Excuse me.
Don't speak to me like I'm some sort of dickhead, because I'll take your head off. Cheeky. I'll smash that car up right in front of everybody. Fuck it off or I'll kill you.
There's quite often threats are made in that manner, be whatever it is. We've had threatened to throw bricks out the window at us, things, all kinds of stuff like that. You can find yourself just laughing it off, really. But it can turn out that they will do what they're threatening to do.
The charity Shelter claims that more than 200,000 households in England are at risk of repossession or eviction. Amongst the worst hit areas include Luton, Nottingham and London.
Paul Bowhill and Steve Pinner are High Court enforcement officers. Commonly known as sheriffs, they spend their time chasing debts from those who can't pay and those who won't pay.
Are we the only sheriffs out there doing anything? No, perhaps we're doing too much.
Working under the authority of the High Court, they're the officers people turn to when all other avenues have failed. They have the power to seize your possessions to cover your debts and evict you from your home if you've fallen behind with your payments.
How far?
1 minute.
1 minute.
Today, the team are en route to Hertfordshire with a repossession order to evict a man from his home of 19 years. The debt has risen from £5,000 to almost £30,000 in the space of 3 years, with the addition of fees and costs.
That looks like somebody standing outside in the cold, waiting for us.
Paul and Steve are being met at the house by a representative of the official receiver.
Is there anybody in, do you know, or is it?
I've been here for an hour and there's been no movement and no lights.
OK.
So I don't think there is.
The homeowner was made bankrupt 3 years ago after failing to pay a bill for the Inland Revenue. His debts have led to the official receiver taking control of his assets. They've already assessed the value of the property and decided to repossess and sell the house. Paul and Steve's arrival marks the beginning of the end. The debtor and his wife will be made homeless.
Well, if you're going to repossess a private home, it's not a good feeling because people will have lived there for years. On a scale of like 1 to 10, how good do you feel about it? It's got to be 0.
The back door into the conservatory is open.
Their High Court powers allow them to take control of the property immediately.
Anybody there? Hello? Steve, you just get the small bell croppers. No. Well, there's nobody in. The house is obviously occupied. The court order came out from the county court 3 weeks ago, so it's not as if they haven't had plenty of warning. The 13th of August was the date of the judgment, so they're just still sitting here.
With no one at home, the sheriffs are breaking in.
Locksmith time?
Yeah. The techniques for getting through a locked door, our first choice is always to talk people into opening the door. If that fails, we carry a complete range of kit in the van that we can make entry with, so starting from crowbars from sort of 8 inches to 4 feet, electric tools, drills and so on.
In seconds, they enter the house.
Can you just bear with us a sec? Because it's just there's a dog in here. We want to make sure the dog's okay.
Oh, right, okay.
The entrance of two complete strangers has frightened a dog living in the property.
Don't tread in the dog shit on the floor in the kitchen. Come on, you old softy.
Do you mind if I go out? I can't deal with dogs' houses.
Come on, let's shut you outside here. Come on. Come on. Good boy, come on. I felt quite bad that we'd frightened the dog. Everybody else stayed outside while I cleared up the mess and then made friends with the dog, found the dog biscuits, and we ended up the best of friends.
I brought you two in case you want a double rat, you know, for extra.
How do they do it? It falls to me to get it up because I've got dogs and children.
My children don't poo on the floor.
Hello, sweetheart. Good boy.
15 minutes after the sheriff's arrival, the man they're going to evict finally arrives home.
Get out! Go, get out! Get out!
Okay.
No, I walked in, nobody said fuck all to me.
We would have spoken to you on your way in, sir, if you'd have asked us. We didn't know who you were. You are the owner of the... You are a resident of the property, are you?
I am.
OK. We're here today to repossess the property.
Stay out there, please.
No.
You're supposed to be invited in, not break in.
We have a warrant that allows us to break in.
Sir?
Just calm down, calm down.
OK. This is the
We
situation.
understand... Hang on. We understand that this is a disaster and it's a surprise to you. Trust that we will deal with it as nicely as we can.
The homeowner, Neil, works as a taxi driver. He's lived here with his wife for 19 years. But his £30,000 debt is about to bring that to an abrupt end. Back in Liverpool, car repossession experts Mike Allenby and Terry Jones are on their guard as they attempt to recover a car from a tough estate. The owner has threatened to set fire to the vehicle after defaulting on a loan secured against it.
Don't speak to me like I'm some sort of dickhead, because I'll take your head off. See,
Threats are commonplace, but Mike and Terry can never be sure whether they'll turn into actual violence.
What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
Sorry?
What are you waiting for? What are you waiting? I'm asking you what you're waiting for. I'm asking you the question.
We're here to collect the car.
Are you, yeah?
What are we going to do?
With that amount of aggression and threats, I need to finish our paperwork off, see if he calms down, and then if he doesn't, call the police. You know, sometimes I might look like I'm only strapping a wheel up or writing out the paperwork, but I'm aware of what's going on around me. I know where people are or what their position is. So it's very important that you stay aware. Just keep your eye on him. Have you got the keys, though? Have you got the keys? No. OK. Let me know if he's locking it again. Collection time. Collection date. You a bully?
Not last time I checked.
No, me neither.
With the car now damaged, Mike calls the office.
Hey, Glenn. Yeah, the guys just turned up, put a crowbar through the windscreen, threatened everybody. Just Well, he's got in a car now. Do you want us to... We have to ring the police. OK, cheers. All right, trot. Glenn says you have to report it because he says it's criminal damage. You know, I've had people taking swings at me, I've had all sorts of things, I've threatening to smash my head in with a hammer, all sorts of different things. But just because they react with violence doesn't mean I have to.
A short while later, the police arrive. The loan secured against the car means the vehicle belongs to the finance company rather than the owner. He's now smashed up their property and not his own.
So what he's done is he's secured a loan against the car and he hasn't paid a penny for it. Do you want a copy of that? It's all there that you need, love.
As Mike and Terry start loading up, the car owner returns.
I just need a quick word. I don't want to have my crazy laundry head all over the street. I'm sorry, but I live here. Don't put your hands on me, please. I'm asking you. Don't put your hands on me. Okay. Get off me.
When I first started the job, and people would get abusive and things like that, I did feel the urge to respond. From the word go, Mike has shown me how to do it correctly. It doesn't matter what people are saying. I don't take it personal, it doesn't land. It's just there to do a job, and that's what we do.
Watch the glass, love.
The car owner is arrested and taken away for questioning. He was charged and found guilty of causing criminal damage. He was given a conditional discharge for 12 months and ordered to pay £115 in costs and fines.
You deserve that. I am well impressed.
An eventful job has come to an end. But with so many cars to repossess every day, the team know the next hostile situation may be just a door knock away. High Court enforcement officers Paul Bowhill and Steve Pinner are in Hertfordshire. They're carrying out a repossession order to evict a man from his home of 19 years.
Go, get out! Get out! No, I walked in, nobody said fuck on to me.
We would have spoken to you on your way in, sir, if you'd have asked us. We didn't know you were. You are the owner of we are a resident of the property, are you?
I am.
Neil, a taxi driver, was made bankrupt by the Inland Revenue. He's accumulated debts of almost £30,000. He didn't know that High Court enforcement officers were coming today, but now both he and his wife will be made homeless.
The Inland Revenue is not the only people I owe money to. Yeah, I've got all the other bills that I have to contend with, like credit cards and all that, which sort of help me out, but I'm maxed out, so I'm paying them off as well.
As a bankrupt, Neil's assets are under the control of the official receiver. They've decided his house must be sold to cover his debts. It's up to Paul and Steve to bring about a swift eviction.
I'm not moving from this house. I'm not moving, no.
I understand all is a shock to you, and if I have to, I will call the police and you'll be thrown out into the street. But I don't want to do that. I'm just giving you the extreme view.
It's less than an hour since the eviction began. Outside, the official receiver's representative is waiting for an update.
That's OK, because what they're saying is they know nothing about this. It's all, haven't got the paperwork, never received the judgment, tried to contact trustee and/or they've got an insolvency advisor who's been sorting all this out for them, all of which, of course, is water under the bridge so far as we're concerned, because we're here to repossess it.
Right.
So we, just as a normal practice, allow 2 hours to let them get into gear, calm down, pack their stuff, collect up the pets and make arrangements to go. If I'm not back out in half an hour, send in the attack dogs.
They have been given a long time before this actually occurs, frequently anything between 1 and 3 years. So, you know, people say to me, do I like my job? And I said, well, it's a job that's got to be done. And in most circumstances, they have been given ample opportunity to do something about it. Frequently, people just don't respond to communications from the trustee or the liquidator, whichever.
The eviction can't be ignored any longer.
OK, but we still come back to the fact that you're going to have to leave today.
Well, I will leave sometime today.
No, I'm afraid
I've got till midnight.
No.
Yes,
No,
today,
I'm sorry.
today.
No, the warrant, we allow 2 hours. People are astounded that they've got so little time to move because their immediate reaction is, how can they move a whole house in 2 hours?
Faced with the reality of eviction, Neil's become resigned to the fact that he has to leave. After nearly 2 decades in the house, they have just 2 hours to pack their personal possessions and go.
I'm getting evicted today. It's sickening. It's horrible. It's my whole world just feels like it's falling apart in front of me. Losing the house is going to break our hearts. Can you take that?
No, I need your coats.
Sorry? Yeah, the coats, please. I've done 17 years in the roll call signals. It's funny I'm being kicked out on Armistice Day.
Neil was a sergeant in the Royal Signals Regiment, serving in Northern Ireland, the Falklands and the Gulf War.
I enjoyed my time in the army, and I know a lot of people will, but we do struggle when you've been stuck in an environment where the money you got at the end of the day was everything paid for.
I did feel sorry for the gentleman who we had to evict that day. He was a soldier, he served in the armed forces. He'd done, technically, his bit for the country, and this is how he got treated.
I understand these people have got a job to do, but to actually kick somebody out of a house...
Neil and his wife own a joint 30% share of their home. They pay rents for the other 70%, which is owned by a housing association.
Yeah.
They have kept up with their payments and have no arrears at all. It's his other debts that are making them homeless.
I don't care what people say about it. You're not earning big money like some of these people. You're just a general working person, yeah, who goes on day by day, earning what he can when he can.
Ready?
Yeah. I'm sorry it's come to this point, and I'm more sorry for my wife. This is what I've gone from running marathons to just 10 yards up the garden and 10 yards back down, carrying an empty freezer. This is the state of my health. I was diagnosed with pneumonia 5 years ago, and I haven't been working that much since. So money was tight anyway, so all my savings went on that.
The house will eventually be sold. But in the meantime, Neil will still need to pay the rent on the property. If he doesn't, the rent arrears will be added to his already huge debts.
Take care.
Okay.
I'm sorry we met like this, but...
Yeah.
You take care, Mr. Reed. Okay.
Any possessions they can't take now have been stored with neighbours, who have also offered them a bed for the night. They will speak to the council about temporary accommodation tomorrow.
The support round here is great, and hopefully somebody will help us. And just anybody tells you you're hard in the army is true, but you still got your emotions to hit you at some point. And
Neil hopes he can mount a last-minute deal to allow them to get their property back. But for now, they are homeless. There are 28 million cars in the UK, and many of them are bought using finance. So for repossession specialists like Mike and Terry, there's always a steady flow of vehicles that could soon be hooked up to their recovery van.
Hi there, mate. Yeah, I've got a repossession order for your Astra.
As private contractors, their work usually comes direct from finance companies who provide a list of cars they want back. It's up to Mike and Terry to hunt them down. Easier said than done.
Most days, we're up at the crack of dawn and we're on the road. It's testing, isn't it? At the minute.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't got it easy, have we?
Scouring the streets for cars, they chase as many as 15 motors a day.
The light's still on. And no car.
But there's no guarantee the cars will be where they're supposed to be.
Terry, there's no sign of the car around the back here. None at all. I'm just going to try the other side of the street, OK?
We do have to sometimes do a lot of waiting around for various reasons.
We're all out of luck.
And it can be tiring.
Oh, God!
So you have to do our best to stay alert.
Right, here we go. Here we go, here we go.
Increasingly, though, Mike and Terry are collecting cars from people who can't afford them anymore. Cash-strapped car owners are handing back their motors to the finance companies.
Is that it? That's the blue one, it is. We do recover quite a lot of cars that people have just lost hope in, lost interest because they're fed up with throwing money at it and having problems after problem. I have actually been in debt in a situation where I had a van and that had to get repossessed. I couldn't afford the payments on it. So I understand what it's like to be in the scenario where you're having to give something back. So I do sympathise. I understand how it can come about.
Today, they're driving to pick up a car from Liam, a Liverpudlian who wants out of his finance agreement on his Vauxhall Corsa.
My insurance premium was twice as much as what I was paying for the car a month, so that was sort of forced me to get a finance agreement because I couldn't save up for the car because I could buy the car but I wouldn't be able to drive it.
For Mike and Terry, jobs like this are the best type of payday. No threats and no violence. Just turn up, take the car and leave with a smile.
When we go to do a job, our first priority is trying to help that person as much as we can, and that's what we genuinely do at every job. So if we can leave a job knowing that we've helped or done our best to help that person, then we leave the job happy.
Rent arrears are becoming the fastest growing debt problem in the UK, according to the charity The Money Advice Trust. In the first 9 months of this year, its telephone helpline received nearly 20,000 calls from people behind with their rent.
In the southeast, High Court enforcement officers Paul Bowhill and Steve Pinner are en route to a repossession job just outside London. Before they arrive, they always suit up in protective vests.
In July, a housing association bailiff and a housing manager were both shot by somebody in Brixton, just out of the blue. Fortunately, they lived. The bloke was sectioned under the Mental Health Act. So the very next day, I went out and bought the stab vests. These are ballistic vests, in fact, so if somebody does decide to shoot them or shoot at us, I'll know whether they actually work or not the day after. It's not really a laughing matter, though, is it, when you think about it? It could actually come to that. I mean, nobody wants to see us, do they? If the police go somewhere, at least probably 60% of the people they meet are happy to see them. There's nobody happy to see us.
Today, they're carrying out a High Court eviction on a family who owe £736 in rent. It may sound like a tiny amount, but as Paul and Steve know, sometimes the smallest debts cause the biggest problems.
Or 53A.
It's a corner property.
Right.
I looked on the map.
The landlord asked the family to leave 16 months ago when their lease expired, but they have stayed put.
Where the garages are, they built another house in the background.
Oh, right.
Now sitting tenants, they have ignored all attempts to remove them, including county court orders.
There, with the gates. And 2 cars.
Oh, right. Tidy.
But Paul and Steve are now armed with a much more powerful legal writ from the High Court. It entitles them to evict the tenants with no notice. Today, whatever happens, the landlord will get his property back, and the family will be made homeless.
Who lives here?
I live here.
We've come to repossess the property.
Repossess the property?
Yeah, we're from the High Court.
We have an order from the High Court to repossess the property today.
When?
Today.
But I've got the court order, but I haven't received any other court order.
No, but the court order said you had to leave the property by the 9th of December.
Yes, but I've got to wait for another court order.
Well, this one came out this came out on Friday, the 13th, from the High Court.
Nothing has come to me.
It doesn't. No, we're here. That's what we've come for.
I haven't received any
No,
letter.
No. Listen carefully. This is the court order which was issued on Friday, and I have a copy for you anyway. But the order is immediate. We repossess the property today.
No, I haven't heard anything from the High Court.
No, we're here to tell you.
Okay, but you're telling me straight away?
Yes.
That's right.
No, straight away you tell me. I
That's
have
right.
to have...
No, you don't. Not from the
I
High
have to
Court.
have a time
don't.
to just come out.
No, you
No,
don't.
you don't. You had plenty. You had time with the county court orders to leave by the 9th.
So whatever I know, as far as I know, I just have to wait for another court order to come. Then I have to leave.
Okay. Well, there you go. That's the order saying you've got to leave now.
But it's as far as you know, it's difficult to just make it straight away today.
Well, I'm
but
sorry,
at least if you have a notice.
Well, you had notice on the 9th, and you had 2 months' notice before that.
Yes, but I couldn't find any place to just move.
Well, I'm sorry. We have no option in it. We've got to ask you to leave today.
Just straight away.
Straight away. 2 hours.
It can't be possible.
Well, I'm sorry, but if you
no,
need to make...
sorry, it does make means. I've got kids to see. Which kind of work is it to come with the kids and family, take them in 2 hours' time? Which kind of work is this one? The law never said this one. Even if it's this a law, this is cruel law.
I don't disagree with you, but the law is the law, and we're here to enforce it.
2 hours is not possible.
Well, we'll speak to the landlord and see if he wants to give you longer.
The landlord. I've got the most rubbish landlord in my life.
We don't like landlords to be present when we evict a tenant anyway, because it becomes very controversial and confrontational.
But as the landlord lives next door, there's no choice.
No, it's okay. I mean, this is instant. We've got 2 hours to get them out.
All exactly.
If he wants to make it... If you come back here with me.
Shut up!
Hang on, that's enough. Just go inside,
Out of earshot, Paul attempts to keep the peace.
People explode like this.
Oh, yeah.
We give them time to cool
calm
down.
down, exactly.
If he wants to call the police, we don't have a problem with that. If the police come, they take instructions from us in these circumstances.
It assists matters, hopefully.
We do 10 of these every week.
Brilliant.
We don't have a problem with any of it. We don't raise our voice.
No, that's no point. As you can see, I've had plenty of that over the last 18 months,
That's
22
okay.
months I've asked them to leave.
The landlord initially offered them a 6-month lease.
We were on friendly terms. We used to go over there, they used to come over here, children were playing about together. We had no issues. But obviously, as the time went by, when the 6 months expired, I asked them to move out, and they just said, well, we can't find anywhere to go yet, but we will go very soon.
Next door, Enforcement Officer Steve is talking the tenants through their dwindling options.
The council told us you wait for another court order, and that's why we picked all staff.
Yeah, we look everything.
Yeah, no, I can see.
Yeah.
I can see, yeah. But
We are not happy living in this property with this rubbish.
Yeah.
Man and rubbish woman.
I explained to you, we don't know you, we don't know him. All we get is this.
Yes,
So
I know.
we don't know any of the background at all. The only thing you can do is get some stuff together for a couple of days until you can arrange to take the
Where
rest
we
of the
go
stuff.
for a couple of days? Where we go?
I don't know. If you take this to the council, they should give you emergency housing for a couple of days.
Let's go.
I understand it's upsetting. I really do. Yes, I fully understand and I accept that it's not easy.
And my 2 kids is in the school. And
Yeah.
now the school time is coming up.
Yeah.
Even though the family have 4 young children, Steve and Paul have no option but to enforce the eviction. Slough, just outside London. High Court enforcement officers Paul Bohill and Steve Pinner are evicting a family from their rented home.
Hang on, that's enough.
Despite being asked to leave over 16 months ago and a county court order evicting them, they are still living at the property. They owe £736 in rent arrears.
I understand it's upsetting. I really do. Yes, I fully understand and I accept that.
The locks are being changed and the tenants have been given 2 hours to gather their personal possessions.
There you go. It's a criminal offence to re-enter it. Contact me if there's a problem. Won't be a problem.
I had a little bit of legal advice from a very good organisation who also kindly informed me that if I do go to the local bailiff's office, which the court has authorised me with the court order, it could take a good 6 to 8 weeks even. The route of the High Court enforcement officer is much quicker, much more costly, but they get the job done.
But there's a problem. Despite being close to Paul's deadline, the tenants have made a decision. Instead of just taking a few belongings for a couple of nights, they've decided to empty the house of all their possessions.
Sofa's coming out now, so I'm getting out of the way.
They're just taking the mickey now. We gave them 2 hours. They've now stretched it to 3 and they now want 4. Not acceptable. Will you need to come back again?
I'm trying to not come back again. I'm trying to just take it out everything.
The longest we can stretch this to today is till 2 o'clock.
I'm just trying now.
That's giving you an extra hour.
Please, yeah.
Paul's deadline has come and gone. The family are still at the property.
How are we doing? Will you be done in 10 minutes?
Excuse me, mate. How come you take everything out within the 10 minutes? You can look at it, we're working, we have...
No, that's okay. We're going. We're locking the door now.
So what are we going to do with the stuff?
You'll have to make arrangements to come back and get it. We gave you 2 hours. You've now had 3.
You gave us the 2 hours, but look at the amount of stuff...
I don't care. I don't care.
We
I don't
try
care.
our best to take it out.
10 minutes. 10 minutes. Thank you.
It's almost 4 hours since the sheriffs arrived on the scene, and finally the tenants have gone.
All done? Finish? Okay. Good luck. Okay. Be safe. Bye.
After months of legal wrangling, the property is empty.
I'll be honest with you, I mean,
Pretty good.
we see a lot worse than this,
Oh,
really.
exactly.
You know, on their way out is usually breaking things and...
Well, this is what I was anticipating, but I don't think they had a chance to even think about doing anything like that. They only had this for about 24 to 26 months, and you can see the state of it. It was impeccable when we gave it to them, and that's probably going to need a good few thousand spent on it to bring it back into a decent livable condition again.
They're the new front door keys and 1 key to the building at the very back of the garden.
Brilliant, thank you.
Sorry it took a little bit longer than usual, but,
But it's better to get over it done in one go, isn't it?
Yeah.
That. Thank you.
Good
Makes
luck.
it worthwhile.
Take
Thanks
care.
a lot.
Bye-bye
Take
all.
care.
It's taken the power of a High Court writ and extensive negotiations to evict the tenants. But Paul and Steve's job is now complete.
Every day is a different day. Some are good days, some are bad days, but somewhere along the line, someone has been done wrong. And it's the chance of getting that put right, and that's how I see it.
It's almost 1 month since taxi driver Neil and his wife were evicted from their home in Hertfordshire. He's still working hard to make ends meet. After visiting the local council, the couple moved into a small temporary bedsit, just a few miles from where they used to live.
This is the sitting room come bedroom. Yeah, this is the hotel room, as I come to call it, because if you go in any hotel, it doesn't look any different. You put dinner on the table and that's full. You sit down on the settee, that's full. It's very snug for 2 people. My partner's reaction was absolutely... She went spare at me, to say the least, yeah. Crying, angry, ready to kill me. Even now, sort of 4 weeks down the line, we're still very close to separating.
He's also had to say goodbye to his beloved dog.
We're not allowed any pets in the place here, so they are with friends, and we try and get to see them as much as we can. Our pets are our family. Sorry, but if I can't have kids, then I've got to have pets. In a way, I can't wait to get out. We're always treading on each other's toes, yeah, because we're so used to having so much open space to walk round. And I get up for work at 3 o'clock in the morning, trying to keep quiet because somebody's asleep next to you. It was easy in the house before because we had another room where I could do all that without disturbing anybody.
In addition to the rent he has to pay for the bedsit, Neil is paying over £700 a month on the property from which he was evicted. He will keep on paying until a buyer is found.
Me and my wife own 30% of the house outright. Yeah, there's no mortgage payments. We pay rent for the other 70%. We're still paying that rent. It's like paying for 2 residents, yeah? I wish I was that rich that I could afford to run 2 residents.
Neil's wish is to get his home back, and he's prepared to do all he can to make it happen.
I've had to take on extra hours at work. It's paid its toll. I've been ill for the last week. I've been off struggling. I'm just knocking myself out working, and I'm sort of so tired that there is nothing else now but sort of working and doing that, yeah.